Hello, hello everyone. Low Base, how you doing tonight? Thanks for joining, coming and hanging out. Everyone that's joining us, please go give my buddy Low Base a follow. Super creative guy, does some excellent photo editing, streams, really chill, really good atmosphere. If you like hanging out with good people, that's where you want to be, for sure. The door swings open at your approach, almost as if it anticipated your return. My return. I'm glad that it remembers that I had been here before.
I believe the entrance is... here we are. A moment, if you would. Now we may speak with something like privacy.
She casts a hooded glance in the direction of Tane and shakes her head.
Speak your mind.
Do you know anything about this place, the Halls Obscured?
We know little about it. Hopefully we'll learn more as we pursue Maura.
Where are we going?
You calling me a cheat?
Filthy lying ground stink doesn't play fair. Rolled a 10. Stupid wizard, I rolled 10.
Dropping
Peachy.
the dice isn't the same as... what?
Well, that's cute. What the fuck? Okay. As the ground settles, the wizard and the imp exchange a shocked glance. One of the newly sprouted tentacles dances in slow, hypnotic circles over their heads.
That was the biggest one yet! Look at us standing on the fault line of sanity! Hello up there!
The wizard waves up at the tentacle before turning his attention over to you.
Postenago, you stand there babbling with imps and tentacles, ignoring the actual people in the room.
Didn't see it come in. Welcome to the Halls Obscured. My friend and I were just passing the time of the game and enjoying these little shake-ups.
What is happening here?
We not friends. Stupid wizard is a stupid cheat.
The imp kicks a colorful set of dice across the floor before flapping its wings and crossing the room.
Hours they have wasted arguing over useless imaginary games.
You could have said something. We would have made room for you in the next round.
Passing the time, this whole structure is dangerously unstable.
Good point. I should retest the balance adjustments I made to the mounted combat skill.
Tane sighs and bends to gather up the dice, rolls of parchment and quills from the floor.
I'm Tane, the Archmage. Maybe you've seen my chaotic orb bouncing around. It's really something.
I do have that spell.
What are you doing here, Tane? How did you even get in?
She rubs hard at her temples and sighs. I second that. Some of us had to find our way through a labyrinth.
I got in through a hole. That one, right through there. You must have walked straight past it when you were topside.
Tane points over to a collapsed wall and smiles pleasantly.
Isn't this something? I came searching for Maura and got distracted. Don't you just love a good antechamber?
Tane plants his hands on his hips and surveys the area, grinning all the while.
Even if this one has a few embellishments.
He gestures at a patch of writhing flesh stretching across the ceiling. Okay, so what is this place?
I asked myself the same question when I got here. Tentacles, eyeballs, labyrinth? It could be anything. I'd still be dumbfounded if I hadn't learned it all from Maura's own words. Here, she left this behind. I don't think she expected anyone to follow.
Despite a pervasive dampness, the pages of this notebook separate with ease. Written in Huana, the text describes a vast subterranean life form of fleshy tendrils and shuttered eyes. The stranger sections refer to establishing a communion with the entity with the aim of conjuring forth arcane simulacra. Towards the end of the field book, Mara writes, Wall, the 100 visions, the obscured, the eyeless face. I believe it, you who rests within this darkness, the you that once walked the world. Why do you survive yet? Why haven't you awoken? Can you be turned against the dawn stars? Does he not threaten your mysteries? Will you not introduce him to his final dusk? Lengrath thumbs through the book, eyes widening as realization dawns.
She believes we stand atop the body of Wal.
Oh boy. Wall's body?
That would explain the powerful arcane energies here. Though I doubt the other gods' bodies were quite so friendly.
Scowling, she knocks away an errant tentacle that had been trying to entwine itself in her hair.
Yes, just look at it. Hard to unsee, even if you close your eyes.
Tane rubs his palms together joyously as he surveys a mass of eyes and tentacles, undulating beyond the gap.
While riding my dragon across the White March, I came across an unimaginably large skeleton. Legend would have us believe it is the fallen form of Abaddon.
She gestures expansively.
The Circle has been speculating on the existence of the gods' bodies ever since.
I also saw Abaddon's remains at the Abbey of the Fallen Moon.
This body is a good deal fresher than Abaddon's.
She snorts and returns to Mara's writings. Her ill humor is short-lived, though, for she soon grimaces and meets your eye again.
We'd believed them all gone. Not just dead, but destroyed by the gods' own hands. Obliterated. This one, it's still alive.
Then it is little wonder why Arkemir sent me to represent his interests. He wants me to keep the body away from grasping hands.
She glares over at Tane, who smiles at being the subject of attention.
Makes you wonder what has Maura so excited.
Tane considers his surroundings with a thoughtful grin.
Whatever you are thinking, no. We should bury the Sanctum before it becomes our tomb.
Read.
A hand on her weapon, she scowls into the darkness. Who's Facina? Why does that sound familiar?
As nice as it is to take in the scenery, is everyone else thinking what I'm thinking? Huh? I mean, the answer's staring us in the face, literally.
No one understands your manic rambling, Tane. Speak plainly or be quiet.
The answer to what?
Look, we have an unconventional problem, and it needs an unconventional solution. I don't think Maura came this far just to hug some tentacles. She wants to wake up Wal's body and send it after Aethys.
Medico, if Maura doesn't get us all killed, Tane surely will.
I'm listening.
Hasn't our Maura always said that a well-placed tentacle can solve most of life's problems?
That doesn't sound good.
If she wants to take a swing at the big green guy, who are we to stop her?
It's speculative to assume that Maura even wants to awaken Wal. Doing so would involve meddling in matters far beyond her comprehension.
She taps a finger against her lips, thinking.
Or something she understands all too well. You don't know. Give her some credit, Len.
You give her more than enough for the both of us, and far more than she deserves.
Are we actually going to look for Mara, or just stand here wasting our breath?
How about you spearhead our little search party? Len and I will keep an eye on this handsome antechamber, where it's safe, or in case she doubles back. Fair warning, when I was poking around, I ran across some creepy librarian types. They were happy to look the other way as long as I didn't disturb their work.
In the meantime, Tane and I will see if we might learn more about Wal's Titan form.
We haven't addressed the imps in the room. So why are there imps in the room?
Why else? To make my life miserable.
You know, I was enjoying their company so much that I never once thought to ask.
Tane squints down at one of the creatures.
Came from stinking Arkamir's house. Was told to help stupid watcher ground meat.
The imp grimaces and waves disdainfully at you.
You can help us by shutting your mouth. By now, the echo of your screams will have crippled any element of surprise.
Master gave orders to fetid spray. Come talk when ready, eh?
The second imp waves a sheet of ragged parchment over its head like a banner.
Special orders for you too, nasty Facina.
The imp hisses at her. Facina responds by making a rude gesture with both hands.
Brilliantly done. What fluttering marvels they are, imps. Well, question answered then?
Tane returns his attention to you and smiles pleasantly. Well, as long as I get to keep anything that isn't nailed down.
So you're still into plundering old ruins. Sound financial strategy. Keep saving up for that second castle. You'll get there one day.
Watcher, Arkemir instructed me to join you. Leaving the dark cupboard behind has a certain appeal to it, Ark. You can forget about Bertenno. I'm done with that louse of a man. You don't have to worry about me pulling my weight. I've worked under enough tyrants that it's second nature.
Welcome aboard, I guess.
Aye, aye, Casita.
Facina strikes a rigid salute. Her scowl softens into a brief smile.
No matter how Tane whines, Wal's body, if that's what this is, mustn't be awoken. The Deadfire cannot bear another calamity of Aothis' scale.
I concur, and I know Arkemir would agree as well. A single error in judgment could cost us our lives, maybe more.
What happened to your spirit of adventure?
Tane smirks and shakes his head.
Watcher, friend, are we on a first-name basis yet? Call me crazy, but I think you should do whatever feels right. What's the worst that could happen?
These tentacles grow until they consume every island in the Deadfire, and we all become mindless thralls in a never-ending tentacle nightmare.
Huh. And you're saying that's the bad outcome, am I right?
Tane strokes his chin and nods.
We can continue this debate later. Right now, our chief concern is locating Maura. Maura could have only gone two places. Up in the archives to the northeast, or down into the collections to the southwest.
Maura's journal suggests she went to the archives first, but that could always be a decoy. I did hear some unpleasant noises coming up from the collections.
Tane hugs himself and shivers.
Hope she's okay.
If you'll begin a search of the wings, we'll scour this area for further information.
She nods and turns away. Oh. Hey! Look at that. A wizard. Damn it. Oh. That's funny. You know what? I'm sticking with what I got. It's been a long time last night leveling up the party, making them perfect for...
Yeah?
Well, not perfect, but as good as I could, all things considered. I'm going to leave it alone. 6, 5, it's 11. 5, 3, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Alright, all of those are tapped. That's good, that's good. Might as well upgrade this? Nah, I'd rather have something new. Question is what? Hey, thank you for the Lork audio, appreciate you. Oh, there we go. That's an upgrade for one that I actually use. Oh, but it's a 2-point upgrade. Damn, dude. I literally don't know what to get here. I guess this, just in the off chance that it helps something. Screw it. Alrighty. Okay. So many tentacles.
Hey, you. Glad we finally get a chance to talk, one-on-one, away from the rest of the rabble.
Tane shoves his hands down his pockets and winks.
I can hear you, Tane. I'm right here.
It's good that we're on the same page with all of this.
He spreads his arms wide to encompass the whole of the antechamber.
You know, wow, and his great big body.
I mean, honestly, I haven't decided what to do about it.
Really? Well, here's a little advice from Tane. I would try really, really hard to figure that out. And soon. Between the two of us, I did a little exploring of my own before you showed up.
He talks, covering one side of his mouth, though his voice carries across the hall.
You haven't been to the collections yet, have you? It's just down that way. You'll hate it. There's a bunch of different people trapped in there. Lots of kith in some kind of stupor. I think they've been here a long time.
Did it ever occur to you they might be locked up for a reason?
What gives you the impression that this place operates on reason? The prisoners. It's like this place tore out everything that made them them and left a bunch of statues behind. Except statues don't usually shamble around and cry.
It is no surprise that the gods do not hold sacrosanct the self. They are mobs exalted to divine monstrosity.
Take this. It's a spell that should wake the prisoners up again. Just make sure you read it somewhere they'll all hear it.
This parchment is sloppily scrawled with arcane runes, drawings of animals, and practice versions of Tane's signature. Tane thinks the spell can help the prisoners of the collections get their memories back, provided that the words are read where every prisoner can hear them at once. You just happen to have a unique spell for this occasion?
Amazing, right? Okay, you got me. I took the words from my chaotic orb and moved a few runes and accents around. Instead of dealing mayhem and fun, the spell blasts people with memories. Perfectly safe.
He winks. Oh god.
Head west out of this fine antechamber and the collections are right down the stairs. Can't miss it.
What exactly does your spell do?
Let me try and put it in terms we both understand. This place has a way of unplugging people's heads and letting the memory stuff drain out. All that stuff kind of blends together. The memory of someone's first kiss gets stuck to the memory of the price of hagfish. My spell gathers the memory stuff into kith-sized chunks and stuffs them back into people's heads. No one leaves with the same memories they came in with, but at least everyone gets an equal slice.
Those people deserve to remember their stories, their lives, but at such a cost.
This sound right to you, Watcher? Shouldn't we be guiding these poor souls towards the light?
Sorry if I got a little technical there.
What do these halls need with mindless drones?
Maybe they knew too much? Rare information seems to be the currency of this place. I'd suggest that you ask one of the prisoners, but they aren't very talkative.
Doesn't giving people random memories seem irresponsible?
Of course not. See, a brain needs memories like a sewer needs waste. Without the waste,
God.
it's all just tunnels.
What the hell is this guy
Give it a
talking
little
about?
time and these prisoners will be their old selves again, just with some extra fun. Maybe someone will wake up and realize they can play the harpsichord or speak Valian.
And someone else loses those skills.
Wouldn't that be a nice surprise, huh?
Oh my god, I'll consider it.
I hope you can do some good down there. I hate to see so many people without a single good idea between them, you know? Like the Deerwood.
Tane folds his arm in sighs.
The Deerwood has plenty of fine ideas. Most involving fire, and things you can set on fire.
Adair's not wrong.
This guy right here. What a sport.
So you really want to awaken the Titan?
What? The prospect of sending a mountain of eyes and tentacles to wrestle Aethys isn't enticing enough for you?
Tane chuckles softly.
Wouldn't it be boring to let a body like that molder and rot? I think we can do better. I think Aora deserves better. Even if it knocks over a castle or two, I think the fun will justify the cost.
Oh my god.
Says a wizard who clearly ain't ever had a castle.
How did you become an archmage?
My father donated to all the best colleges. I earned a couple of free degrees until I found something I was actually good at. I owe a lot to my father, including an apology. He always said he wanted an archmage in the family. Kinda backfired when I dropped the surname. It's just Tane now. Hi.
He smiles. You aren't as academic as your colleagues.
Thank you! Wait, that was a compliment, right? I know I don't fit in with the rest of those book learners, but I've got it where it counts.
He holds his hands over his heart.
Thinking is a big waste of time when you've got raw, unvarnished instinct on your side. If I worried about research, safety, or ethics, I never would have cast the...
Oops. I mean, ethics. Oh my god, this guy's wild.
You do know about my chaotic orb, right? That's my spell. It was really popular when I got it into circulation.
Do you see a grimoire or familiar? I'm not a wizard, dude. I do know the spell, though.
Oh, sorry about that. Sometimes I forget about the folks in the more routine lines of work.
Oh, this guy.
I worked really hard on that orb. First time I ever applied myself. Once wizards started using it all over the world, there was all this talk and fanfare. Have you seen this thing? Look at it go! Those were good times. These days, no one asks if I'm that Tane anymore. They don't tell you in Wizard College that achievement can seem downright underwhelming.
What do you know about Wall's body?
If there was a day in Wizard College when they talked about god bodies, I might have slept through it. Based on what we've seen, I'd say Maura used this place to nail down her tentacle spells. Lucky her, there's tons of inspiration here.
Any thoughts about your colleagues in the circle?
Ninagauth keeps a bird skull in his pocket. He pets it when he thinks no one is looking. Don't tell him I told you.
See you later, Tane.
Does anyone but the gods know what's going on in Adair's head?
I thought you guys were getting along well.
You reckon so?
She slants you a sly grin.
I mean...
Gaze downcast, Shodi sighs. The tip of her tongue, a peak of dusky rose, dabs at the corner of her mouth, leaving a glimmer of wetness.
He's a right fine fella. Kind, too. But a little old.
Maybe you're a little young.
That what you call a woman of 7 and 20? Or do you mean to say I'm immature? Better suited to another, mayhaps?
Mirthfully, her eyes gleam, studying your lips, your nose, your chin, as she tips her head back. Then, to make matters worse, she winks.
Got a suggestion for me?
For God's sake, Shodi. She laughs, unable to help herself.
You sound like my high priestess when she's debating slapping the tar out of me.
With a heavy-hearted sigh, she toes at the ground, kicks a couple times, then stops.
Best I quit my fooling. Tell me what's on your mind? Sure thing, Watcher.
Okay. Who else we got here? The imp is furiously mixing powders and herbs into a mortar and pestle. It leers at you, showing off a row of pointed teeth and a long, flicking tongue.
So, wizards tricked you into coming here too, eh?
The imp shakes its head and chuckles mirthlessly. Tricked? I was invited. Although, it is beginning to feel that way.
Imps, no. Imps watch you running around fixing each other's ground stink problems. Wizards lie. Wizards are worse people. My drowsy puke fix everything, eh? Help you relax.
Winking, the imp gestures towards a collection of refined herbs and narcotics. You want to give me drugs?
Drowsy puke wants Kith to dream, eh? Rest giant weary head.
The imp makes a soothing sound and pets you with a bony claw.
Smart ground stink just let drowsy puke know when he wants rest, eh?
The imp raises its claw to suppress a wet cackle. I'm good. Does this imp know shovel? The imp turns to you and lets out a quick puff of vile spray from an orifice that abruptly snaps shut.
Don't know your face, ground stink. You the one I'm supposed to find?
The imp squints and looks you over. Let's say I am. What do you want?
Master told Fetid Spray to bring baubles to Sanctuary. Offer to stupid ground meat for coin.
The imp gestures towards its wares.
Here, from Master. Master's most glorious words.
The imp reverently hands you a scrap of soiled parchment. Davos, I will keep this terse in case my imps should meet an unfortunate end and this missive is intercepted. By now, you will have encountered other members of the Circle and laboriously scrutinized their motivations in breaching Wall's obscured sanctum. Allow me to add my rationale to theirs. My desire is a simple one. Tidiness. There is already one god blustering his way through the Deadfire, and I have no desire to see him joined by another. If Facina still lives, try and keep her alive. She has a modicum of potential, and it may yet aid you in Wall's unusual territory.
Where nasty Facina? Instructions for her, too, eh?
The imp hurls a scroll to the ground. Facina, you will forgive me for sending this via proxy, but I thought it prudent to avoid confrontation. Today marks the end of your apprenticeship. You have persevered to become a wizard of exceedingly bright potential. You went over my head to access books you had no authority to read, learned spells beyond your capability, and even turned the imps against me in a short-lived insurrection. Did you think I wouldn't find out? Which is all to say that I am delighted by your progress. A wizard does not ask for permission or consign themselves to a rigid structure of authority. A wizard is driven skeptic and agitator. Even the archmagi only tolerate their self-imposed circle on the best of days. Consider Wall's Sanctum your final assessment before graduating to better things. I think you will find yourself equal to the challenge. Yours, Archimere. P.S. Should you survive the ordeal, you may use this as a letter of recommendation. Cool. Hey, Lord Puppet. How you doing today?
So, what does Master want?
Fetid Spray draws uncomfortably close and peers down at the parchment with you. I'm supposed to make sure that we don't have a second Aethys on our hands.
Ha! What that mean, eh? More god stinks walking in statues? Well, try not to die then. I no care.
Show me what you got, Mr. Random-ass Imp. More specifically, buy all my items. 103,000. Nice. Alright, now what does he have for me? Just a bunch of potions and scrolls. I don't want any of that. Moderate healing. Miraculous healing. Missives of the Hand Occult. Dearest brother, or was it sister? May this letter find you in well spirits. A man of thuggish bearing stormed into my library the other day and demanded I help him find a book on the construction of an arquebus. I thought it proper to service Wall to steer this man toward an illuminated manuscript on the subject of whittling toy soldiers and other miniature props. Unamused by my solution, I shrugged and said, "What is an answer without a question?" He did not find my spiritual rhetoric helpful or amusing, and so he punched out 2 of my teeth. I trust your summer has been less tumultuous than mine. In more important news, my apprentice claims she saw the eyeless face in a dream the other night. I admit I was so mad with envy that at first I refused to believe her. Wall forgive me for such a lapse of judgment. She described an awamawa of brilliant blue hues with featureless face surrounded by a swarm of eyes. No two eyes alike. She claims Wall ignored her questions, and she can't recall any specifics of what was said. In fact, my apprentice seems to have forgotten many things since before the visitation. She could not tell me where she grew up, or what she liked to eat. At first I was so envious of her for having seen Wall with her own eyes, but it seems Wall's visit was to conceal, not to illuminate. I pray she endures this test of faith and can look back at the event and feel the joy of mystery. What is an answer without a question? Last week I felt the solution was ignorance, but after Wall's visit I feel a road without length is closer to capturing the riddle. I worry my apprentice will look back at her visit from Wall and feel cheated, robbed of some moment of clarity we all thought we were owed when we first joined. I tried to tell her she was lucky, but she was too young to understand. What is an answer without a question? May I be dead and my soul scattered to the winds before anyone knows for certain. I like that. Because he doesn't have the Arcana. No one has the Arcana to use it. Damn it.
Jane has asked something of you.
Lengrath beckons you forward with a discreet wave of her hand. He'd like me to free the prisoners in the collections.
And you accepted. How terribly large-hearted of you.
She raises an eyebrow. I didn't say that.
Forgive me my assumption, then. Word of your good deeds precedes you.
Yeah, good deeds, not stupid deeds.
What Tane asks of you appears a mercy, but it's only a selfish attempt to bolster his reputation. He's a devious child who delights in making the rest of us clean up his messes. Many of the poor souls held captive here have been so for decades. Anyone they knew is likely dead, their old lives gone. To return them to the world with nothing is a cruelty. The gods only know what havoc these broken people will wreak with the information Tane intends to give them. Lay their souls to rest. Return them to the wheel.
Oh, I love that line. I'll consider it.
That's all I ask. This scroll will aid you.
She pulls a crisp new roll of parchment from the folds of her robe and closes your hand around it. The scroll is decorated with runes drawn fastidiously on a tidy grid. The significant arcane energy underpinning the runes causes them to glow with a faint fluorescence, and staring at them too long slows the beating of your heart. Lengrath believes the spell will give the collection's prisoners a peaceful death, so long as the words are read where every prisoner can hear them at once. These wizards are wild.
You need only read the incantation scribed upon it, preferably in a place where all may hear it. Their deaths will be swift and painless.
With a curt nod and a heavy sigh, she turns away. She pats at her hip absently, looking for something out of habit, and finds her grimoire. She flips through it slowly, her mind clearly elsewhere. Is there anyone else here? I don't think so. This must be more DLC, I gotta assume. That goes back to the Deadfire? Ring of Unshackling.
Really believe there's no experience or idea worth carrying across time.
This is a final reminder not to disturb the subjects while they hearken to the music of the pit. The wretches have grown protective of our benefactor's song and will attack those who damage the organ's apertures. If any subject experiences a moment of clarity, kindly guiding them away from the pit and back to an aperture where they can rejoin the others in blissful indifference. We'd like to minimize the suicide rate this quarter. May this also serve as a notice that we have exhausted our supply of earplugs. Overseers are authorized to distribute hot candle wax until someone can venture topside for supplies. Wow.
I always thought that was the point of death. New people, new ideas.
You renounce my reason for being with such casual. Tane. There are things I've learned that I can't bear to forget. If immortality is what it takes to remember, so be it.
No! I don't want to go back!
Let us follow the screams to the source and choke it off.
Well, this will be fun.
Looks like trouble. I feel it.
What are these things? Vithrax? And why is this guy just like... Okay. Alright. You're not gonna make it that far. Ooh, look at that. Mouth of the organ.
Yeah, that's not supposed to happen.
Oh. Okay. I might get destroyed here. Did not like that.
What is it?
Happy to oblige. No can do.
What do you mean no can do? Don't no can do me. Alright, you're doing it. You didn't do it. What the hell? Ah, Shody. Pain in my ass.
Take him down.
I don't like that I'm not doing damage to these
Have
things.
my attention.
That is not good.
Oh my! This does not work.
Oh god.
What do you need?
Is it this thing? Is this thing that's... It's gotta be, right?
Come on.
That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle. Lavaru be on seek.
Okay. Okay, these things are just not... They're resistant to physical attacks, it seems. Oh, God.
You need something. It makes no difference.
Yeah. Lavaru be on seek.
Oh, gosh. Shit.
Speak your mind.
That dog won't hunt. Lavaru be on seek.
How is this thing still alive?
Second try, I say.
Oh, it's so close. Good job.
Yeah.
What?
Got him.
Moe ixi honor.
Yeah?
I reap what I sow.
Hey, whose side are you on?
Let's go.
Okay.
At
Was
your
that thing.
service.
Good. Good to know.
Watch me, this does not work.
Moe ixi honor.
Oh. Pissed all of them off, though. That's not good. Missing string. The game just glitch out on me?
Duck over here. I'm on it.
¿Qué? Perfecto.
Ooh. Those things do a lot of damage, too.
Take him down. No good.
Come on.
I am ready.
Arthek Worthen Roth.
What do you need?
Yeah.
Stay behind me.
Oh, you dick. Stop healing him. Alright.
At your service.
I really liked that. That was pretty cool. Let's see if I can do that. Shody, maybe heal everyone?
Moe ixi honor.
Ugh. I'm just not as powerful without a wizard. Although that is a wicked cool spell. I like that a lot.
Let's go. That's not supposed to happen.
My lantern flickers.
Damn. Damn. really do not like Shody.
Que?
Rebirth awaits me.
Take him down.
A bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
At your service.
Where'd it go?
Que?
Well, that worked out pretty damn well.
Arthek Worthen Roth.
Something I can do?
Stay behind me.
Arthek Worthen Roth.
Ah. For the Watcher!
There we go. How do you miss a corpse? Freaking fly.
Something I can do?
Apparently not.
Stay behind me.
Let's go.
You need something? I've lost too much water.
I don't think it's water that you're missing, dude.
Something I can do?
I'm on it.
Adair, I really wish you could move. That would be great. Doesn't even have a ranged weapon I can switch to.
Take him down. No good.
Arthek Worthen Roth.
I am ready. For the Republics!
Sure.
This thing's gotta be close.
Nuh-uh, didn't work. Arthek Worthen Roth.
Speak your
Come on,
mind.
kill the damn thing.
Got it.
Thank you. Dear God.
You have my attention.
Tell me.
Just beat this thing to
I
death.
need to try something else.
I don't know why Adair can't move. That's so annoying.
Tell me. Madiko, I need to try something else.
Yeah? Sure.
Thank you. God. Ugh, that took so long. I leveled up. Sweet. Get that back to 20. Alright, so now I have 12. Feel like... Let's go with streetwise. I have 1 point. Some kind of health. Or defense, I mean. Would be a good idea right now. It's probably his best bet. Right? Yeah. His survival's good. So yeah, 1 more point in streetwise. And then... Oof, tough one. Alright, and then we got, yeah, 1 point in religion to fix that. Now what the hell do you need? All of these are garbage now. So defenses, you already have all of the defense ones. I guess farcasting. Oh, help her a little bit. Keep going on stealth, I believe. At some point this is going to become useless, but I don't remember when. That'll help Shody. So let's do that. 11, 11, right? 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 12. No, 11. I'm an idiot. 6, 7, 9. Let's do 2 more points in insight. Alright, now I know, or I thought I gave her more of these, but apparently I didn't, so I gotta give her at least 1. Question is, which one? Yeah. Hey, Tuck, how we doing? Doge. Oh, man, what's the vote now? Or it's not even gonna be close. 13 to 10. Ridiculous. Oh, dude, yeah. Looks like we're getting a Doge cam. There's about an hour left to vote, so.
On it.
I'm not trying to scare you guys. Just trying to steal your mushrooms and stuff. Zarip habitat, subjects W0541 cognition study.
Enemies.
Craved a
Nope.
feeling.
Shimmering Dream Beast?
Got it.
Oh! Fuck did it go? That was wild. Where is it? Oh, what did I just do? Oh no. What the hell? Oh, there he is.
What now? Say your prayers.
Let's kill some polar bears, I guess.
Yeah, that's not supposed to happen.
His name is Auntie.
Good. Happy to oblige.
Oh damn, they do some damage.
I am the Alpha Predator. No good.
Happy to oblige. Let's reap this whirlwind.
Something I can do?
Right on target.
Yeah.
Davos, try to stay alive, please.
Happy to oblige.
That was cool.
Yeah?
Whatever you want.
Behold me, mother.
Happy to oblige. Never you mind that miss.
Shody.
I'll land the next one.
Killing me.
Yeah, that's not supposed to happen.
Good.
Let's go.
Damn, Shody. Nice.
Lavru, be on seek.
What are you doing, Pally? Good? Okay.
Good.
For the Republics!
Alright. You're just gonna not. Okay. Good. Well done.
You need something.
Can no one reach this thing?
Ah.
There it is. The wearer gains a substantial bonus to will at the start of combat, but slowly loses will over time. 30% chance on scoring kill to gain a cute for 1 round. Tarnished silver coils along length of the wearer's finger, bending supplely to accommodate the digit's movement. Small circles stamped into the metal suggest the grasping suckers of an octopus's tentacles. Sometimes it tickles. The ring lends its wearer absolute certitude in the face of the unknowable. That's an interesting item that I will give to him because he doesn't have any other rings. Nope. Shaky room. Wizard habitat, subject K1121. Bakarna. Fraction prohibited revelation hazardous
The
inquiry.
stars are all wrong up there. I have to make them right again. Stars shooting past on all sides, weaving across the great void.
Wizard furrows her brow as she studies the space around her, focusing on nothing and everything at once. She tries to grab something from the air by gently cupping it with both hands. When she opens her palms and finds them empty, she covers her eyes and starts quietly weeping. Who are you?
Bakarna, I think that's my name. I only know it because I found it stitched in my sleeve.
She clasps her hands and shies back.
Whenever I forgot who I was, my orrery used to remind me. I don't know where to find it now. Lost among the stars.
She looks around, seemingly untethered from the conversation. Your orrery? You like stars?
They're my favorite. I don't know this sky. It doesn't have my stars.
She points up at the ceiling and sighs, craning her head back to observe.
Can you help me find the sky again?
She swallows and touches your arm imploringly. Yeah, come with me. We'll find the sky together.
Not that sky. This sky.
Karna points to her head. She nods as if her meaning should be clear.
The stars are all wrong up there. I have to make them right again.
You want me to fix your brain?
This prison hides understanding. Words are chained down.
Clutching either side of her head, Bakarna shakes in frustration.
I am wrong inside. Only the stars can make me right again.
I'll return shortly, Bakarna. I just learned what an orrery was today. What is they're all clapping. Maritime habitat subjects K0908 assorted Valian crew mutiny project. Okay, we're gonna leave them to their dance. The hand took me from myself. There exist no other words for it. Pieces of me, the me I was before. They're gone, vanished into those screaming maws. Are they there still? Can I retrieve them? Or have they been drained away into the unknowable depths? Pages of the book are scrawled with the same phrase from cover to cover. Always screaming, never ceasing. Yep.
What say?
Oh, that thing was creepy.
I reap what I sow. Lavru, be on seek.
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. Go kill this thing.
Lavru, be on seek.
Yes, Captain.
Oh, that thing got loaded up by that thing. That was nice.
Got it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
At your service.
For my captain! Huh? Yeah, no good.
I cannot move.
Ooh,
Lavru, be on
fuck
seek.
yeah. That one way better. Uh-oh.
Craved, feel him. You need something?
Should probably not be fighting all these things, but here we are. Ugh. Didn't like that.
What now? Moeth, Ixi, Honor.
You need something?
Your story ends here.
What now? Moeth, Ixi, Honor.
Something I can do?
Right on target.
That dog won't hunt.
It's decent damage, actually. Oh.
What say? For my captain!
Something I can do?
That'll teach you.
Can you not move?
Hey.
Oh, alright.
May I be a candle in the night?
Yeah. Let's go.
Happy to oblige.
Not what I wanted to attack, but that actually worked out. Okay. That worked out very well.
Lavru be on seek.
Damn.
Arthek Worthen Raw.
Stay behind me.
I'm eating.
Never you mind that, miss.
No rush.
I'll land the
But
next
if
one.
you have any antidotes, this thing isn't doing the job.
Oh, that damages my team too. Good to know. Future reference.
Tell me.
Oh, damn it.
Mo Ixie honor.
That's not supposed to happen.
This does hunger lower devour
What
you.
is it?
Huh? Got him.
I guess so close. There it is. I remember a deer as one recalls a dream, bright light on shimmering waters, glimmering citadels, towering trees, all vague impressions. Was it like that before? Do we truly remember anything with clarity outside of the tales we construct around it? Or have the hand occult taken home from me as well? This section of wall looks weaker than its surroundings, the bricks worn and the grout crumbling and patchy. A note pasted to the ancient stonework bears the Engwithan legend, "This wall is no different from any other wall." Thorough investigation of the wall reveals some vulnerable structural elements. A careful application of tools might weaken the barrier further. A few hours' work removes much of the grout between the stones. You jam the pry bar into one of the weaker joints and wriggle it up and down to work it deeper. Push down on it with all of your weight, and the wall crumbles in a cloud of dust and rubble. That's a skeleton.
This prison strips away everything, does it not?
Holy shit.
Dignity, willpower, and even flesh.
Just a bunch of skeletons. 30 minutes till Doge is the winner. Dude, seriously. That's cool though. I'm glad that we got as many votes as we did. That's pretty awesome. Whoa. Whoa. This bulbous pouch of glistening silk hangs from a thick cable of webbing that ascends along the collections into the darkness above.
Are we supposed to climb into this thing?
Oop, arachnophobia warning. As the sack sways gently to either side, you notice a small spherical object set into it. At first you mistake it for a solid black gem, but then it shifts and you find 8 eyes peering up at you from a fist-sized spider. The spider studies you back. That was weird. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. It seems to be awaiting instructions from you, and if it harbors any ill will or duplicity, you can't suss it from its arachnid features. Hi. Spider watches you expectantly. It's an elevator. Take me up. The spider scurries up the strand into the darkness above as you climb into the silken sack. Oh my god, it's a fucking Spider Vader. I like it. What the fuck is happening here? It's a totally new area.
At your service.
More Vithrak.
Take him down.
Oh, they're tough. Really tough. Damn.
For the Republic!
Hey.
Right on target.
Did I get to the wrong one? There it is. Now, like, all of his points are gone.
Moeth ixi honor.
Got it.
You have my attention.
Happy to oblige.
Burn that shit up. I didn't even realize there was another spider right there next to me.
No good.
Damn, that was a lot of damage.
You have my attention.
Yeah?
That's not good.
That's right.
Damn it.
Scratch.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah?
Yeah, all right.
Huh?
Faint echo of a protracted wail carries from below. Oh, this area is so like weird. Kind of love it.
Yes, Captain.
Tell me.
Don't like that. Don't like that.
Moeth ixi honor. That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
Oh, I just created more spiders. Fantastic.
Lavaru be on seek.
One down. Just watched an episode of Supernatural where they had to kill half human, half spider creature. Cute. Love that.
It is no use. I cannot get through.
What do you need?
I haven't really figured that out. What I need.
Sure. Take him down.
Killing those things helps.
Moeth ixi honor.
Speak your mind. Show me where to bite.
Where to bite? Is that what he just said?
What now?
Nice, Shody.
Lavaru be on seek.
Nice, Shody. Yeah, I did. I hit the egg sacs and they just like erupted. I didn't like that. That's considered stealing. I don't know why this is considered stealing, but Apparently stealing from the spiders is not good. Uh-huh. Kind of surprised they're not immune to poison. Not upset about it. Just surprised.
What do you need? Hey, that was not bad.
Happy to oblige.
Nope, we're not doing that again, Shody.
Yeah?
At your service. Show me where to bite.
What do you need?
Yes, he's saying he wants to bite.
Yeah.
¿Qué? Neco Blanca.
No?
Dang, Shody. That was good.
Will do.
Where are you going, Adair? Starts wandering off. The newcomers to the collections have been sleeping fitfully on account of the persistent screaming. Our colleagues in the archives have offered a pleasant concoction ground up with a mold they found tucked among the scrolls. They have never slept better, but if the screams of our patron fail to wake us, might we not simply sleep forever? The recipe is drawn out with simple illustrations. Even an imp could read it.
I smell conflict in the air.
Crefta fiela fiel.
Yeah!
Ixmaru!
That hit everyone. That was cool.
Leave it to me.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah!
Tell me.
Jesus.
Bemed, come. It is no use. I cannot get through.
That'll wake you up. Hey, Steely boy. I think Steelyx heard that one.
Mm-hmm.
Something I can do? Here we go.
Yeah?
I am ready. Bemed. Madiko. I need to try something else.
You're ridiculous. Giving everyone a heart attack. You got you too. Hilarious.
Take him down! Yeah!
Oh my god.
On it.
Remember yourself, Fionledge. Remember your efforts for the Hand Occult. Remember their betrayal. What did you discover? What was one secret too many?
I'll get it open. I've got it.
Ooh. Robes of the Wake? Wesh? What? Weish? White? I don't even know. 10% of incoming crits converted to hits, 10% of incoming hits converted to grazes, 10% of incoming grazes converted to misses, and +3 armor rating. Ooh, that's really good. And it's bindable. These lush silk robes include sorcerous runes superbly hemmed in silver thread, lending the garment's
What the
edges
dog doing?
shimmering lines and mystic wards in equal measure. The golden accents bear further sigils of protection and obfuscation. When its enchantments are active, these robes blut the wearer's form, blinding light to obscure their exact position. Huh. I kinda want to give those to him. So that's what we'll do. Oh, look at him. Look at him all fucking fancy. Find and examine Helder's Horn in the collections.
Worth a look.
Why do I feel like this lady's orrery is supposed to be right here? Sisak's Nest? Oh, God. That was gross. You all embarrassed now? So we're going to save, because that's a boss, and it's nearly 1 o'clock, so that's where we're going to start the next session, because I'm not going to sit through a boss right meow. I am tired. You're ridiculous. Alright. What's the final vote count? It wasn't a bad stream, aside from all the technical issues. What is the final vote, though? I'm calling it. That is the end of the stream. Final vote count, 13 for Doge, 10 for Mike. So we are buying the Doge Cam. Doge Cam it is. Thank you, everyone, for your votes and your contribution and everything. Doge Cam is happening. So hopefully on the next stream, because I don't think I'm streaming tomorrow or Wednesday, so maybe Thursday. What's today? Today's Monday. Yeah. So hopefully on Thursday I'll have that all set up. And we'll come into this with a nice new Doge Cam. Oh, I should add that to my calendar, actually. I got to put that in there as like a command or a stream reward. Pop up the Doge Cam for a little while, something like that. Doge Cam reward. Cool. That'll be cool. That's actually, I'm pretty excited for that. That's going to be interesting. Thank you, everyone. And thanks for hanging out with me tonight. And spending your time with me. And it's been very fun. And don't forget to join the Discord, the YouTube, all the fun things. Discord to see when we're going to be on live next. YouTube to see these videos after we're done filming. I still got a couple that I'm behind on. That'll hopefully be up within the next couple of days here. So that'll be good. And we'll be raiding tonight.